Hey guys, so today we're gonna learn how to make tinkerbell shoes. Who knows how they're gonna look now? I didn't try them on. I think I tried one shoe on, I liked it, so I decided, you know what? It's probably better for everyone else in the world to learn. If you like my idea. Um, it's really on a budget. My sister laughed at them, but they came out really cute, so why not show how it's done? I'm gonna show you guys what I actually got, and then I'll get to the point as to how it's supposed to be sewn. It can be hand sewn, by the way, but I'm using a sewing machine. Okay. All right. So the items that I got, because I'm new with this, I don't have that little pause out there, the camera. You're gonna need scissors, scissors, a permanent marker, a needle, whatever color you decide to make the needle, whatever color thread you have, you use that. Who cares? And you're also gonna need felt. I got this from Michael's for 39 cents. And then, as you know, Michael's always have coupons. Go online and get your coupons before you go. Sometimes they have 50% off. Hey, get it even on them, even more of a budget. Have 3 people with you, get off all of them half off. 39 cents, 20 cents, 60 cents for your shoes. Boom. They also have in stores, because this is like really popular nowadays, little pom-pom things. Not for me, but hey, to each his own. So they had these pom-poms at the store. It's like a little keychain. I thought it'd be really cute because, you know, Tinkerbell has pom-poms. Looks huge because it's up to my face. Once it's on the floor, it's not going to be that bad. Okay? Okay. So, let's get to step 1. Okay, so for step 1, you take the felt and you put it on a flat surface. I wouldn't say put on the bed, but because I'm by myself, I'm doing this by myself, I have to do it on the bed. I didn't do it on the bed. I stood up. I rolled on the floor. Rolled on the felt. Put my foot on the felt. There we go. Yep, I got big feet. I got whompers. Put your foot on the felt and measure. Some people have small feet. I have a size 9.5. Yep, huge, whatever. You mark the front. You mark the back. And then okay, let's make believe I marked it, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a mark here. That's the way I folded it over. And you're gonna make believe you're gonna imagine having a pair of shoes, have them a half. I don't know if that makes sense. Sorry if it doesn't. But you're just gonna draw a shoe. Literally, this is exactly what I did. Make it as wide as possible. Make it as wide as possible. Who cares how it's gonna look, because this is gonna be inside out, so you're not gonna be able to see it. If I were you, I would use a green permanent marker so you can actually see what's going on. Okay. Remember, this is the back end, okay? So you gotta curve the back. I have big feet, so again, curve the back for where you actually marked it. Make a little curve. Go up in line. And for here, when you get to about 5 inches in width, because you have to be able to slide your foot on. Once you sew this, it's gonna be, you know, snug. Felt is actually really good stuff to use. So you curve up. But remember, I said 5 inches. Depending on how wide your ankle is. Yes, I have huge ankles. Yes, I beat myself up. Sorry, y'all. I'm beautiful though. I think, at least I believe I am. That's all that matters. See how wide my ankle is? Just put about a half an inch wider than what your actual ankle is. So basically, you're just going to be eyeballing all of this. Okay? Oh, what? Wait. I'm going to figure it out soon. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Boom. Got it. See how wide the ankle is? You're just gonna measure halfway through, okay? So right there, half an inch each end, okay? Don't make it harder than what it is. Remember, I said it's only 30 cents, so you can actually do it over if you don't actually like how it comes out. So now that the felt is actually measured, you're gonna go to your sewing machine. Let me show you exactly how it's done when you go to the sewing machine. I'm gonna pause it. Okay, so I didn't state this inside the video. I'm sorry, guys. What you're gonna need is these stick pins. You're gonna need these stick pins to actually be able to sew onto the sock, shoe, whatever sock thing. You're gonna have to put them through. Remember, I'm using the sewing machine, so that's why you're gonna need these pins. Stick them outside the sock. So basically, you have you're gonna put it around the sock. As you sew, then you take them off. Don't leave them on when you're sewing because you could break your needle. Last thing you want to do is break your needle. Then I have to ask grandma how I gotta, fix this out, or I'm gonna have to go to YouTube exactly see how it's done. Blah blah blah. Nobody got time for that. All right. So what you do is, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. You sew around here, and then remember you have to take the pins out as you sew them. You sew around here. You stop. You sew around here. Because remember you have to make the heel part. You have to close this up. Make the heel part, sew it, and then you're good. Take this off, people, okay? Sorry, I'm going to take mine off, but I'm just saying, for example. You sew around here, and then you sew around that dotted line. If I were you, because you're not exactly sure how it's done, sew a little bit outside the line. You understand? Outside the line. Again, this line is not going to show, so you're fine. Just sew it. You'll see. Trial and error. Like I said, it's 30 cents. Shouldn't be that bad. Okay, so I'm going to sew it, and I'll show you exactly how it comes out. By the way, I thought it'd be nice to actually show you exactly how I did it. So there's the pins. I did the pins. The back I didn't get to put the pins on, but you do the same exact way you did the front. So here's the pins. Pause. Learn how to do it the way it takes, okay? Again, I'm going to pause the video. Okay, so I've sewn. I don't know if you guys can see it. Darn it. I've sewn the, along the line. And to show you exactly how it's done. Sorry. Hope y'all don't get bad negative feedback. Okay, so I think you can see that part, at least. I should use a different color thread next time. Sorry, I didn't think about it because I wanted to actually use these again. Use these shoes. So, you sew against this line. Or you can hand sew it. Don't worry. You don't have to have an actual sewing machine. So against here, use the scissors. Cut around it. Who cares how close you get? Just don't get on the actual line. If you get on the line, then you're going to actually sew and open it up. But felt is really, really sturdy. Never knew how this stuff worked. But you sew against the line like, boom. That's the closest I would go. Because again, when you actually cut it, you're not going to actually see the line. You're not going to see you're not going to see the brown. And you're not going to actually see where you cut it at. So make sure you leave room outside of it. About 1/4 of an inch outside of it. And then you'll be good. Let me pause the video so I can cut it and show exactly how it comes out. Okay, so I've cut it. Simple. Simple as it is. I didn't cut this piece over, but that's okay. When you have your other felt, make sure you fold it over just like how we did in the beginning of the video. You fold it over. Oh, these look huge. You fold it over, and then you trace exactly where you actually outlined right here. You'll trace it. Darn it. You'll trace it right here around with the new felt. You'll trace around it. Make sure it's folded in half. Put them both side by side with each other. You trace it, and then you hand sew about 1/4 of an inch closer in. Closer and around it. and then it should come out the same. Nobody's going to know the difference if you didn't sew it the same, okay? Simple. But the shoes are actually, they should come out the same. Because, of course, you traced it and you sewn around the same amount, same width. So it should come out just about. Let me pause the video and turn it inside out, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, so I turned it into the outside, right side out. It's looking a little crooked. Oh, okay, I gotta basically flatten it out better, but it's precise. See? Now, looks weird, but it's okay. Look, you see how wide the foot is? You should be able to fit it. You should be able to fit it. You should be able to fit it. Now, one thing is if you hand sewn it, then it'll be much easier for you to take the thread out and quickly sew it back. But if you sew it with the singer or the sewing machine, then it might be a little bit harder. Let's move on to step 2. Like I said, 30 cents. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. You can't really mess this up. If you think you're really gonna mess it up, hand sew it. And it's easy. YouTube should show you how to hand sew. It's not a hard thing to do. Let me show you how to do the pom-pom part, okay? Let me pause. Okay, so here's a pom-pom. Again, remember, this is a key ring. You take this key ring piece off, because you can't take this off unless you cut the little piece that's inside. There's a little piece that's inside it, like holding a string onto it. If you really don't feel like, okay, it's only $1. If you really don't feel like, okay, I don't want to cut this. I mean, if you really feel like you want to cut it, then hey, it was only $1. But if you do think that you want to reuse it, I wouldn't advise you cut it. I'm not cutting it. But you take the little ring off, and then you, because this is like a little stuffy animal, because you can actually put your sew through it, put the needle through it, you can actually tie it with this side. It's inside out, people. Put it on the right side, like I did this one. Put it on the right side, and right where the opening of the shoe is, you go down. Sorry, this is like really a home video. Right where the opening of the shoe is, go down about 3 inches, and then you hide the little metal piece and sew onto the shoe. So don't sew too close to the edge. Like, leave some kind of space. Okay, about 1/4 of an inch. Leave some kind of space. Oh, I need to do my nails. okay, but leave 1/4 of an inch so you can actually be able to okay, I gotta hide my nails. Leave 1/4 of an inch so you can actually be able to sew it. But when you actually have the shoe on, you won't be able to see this unless you actually have it hanging. Then people gonna really know that, you know, it was a key ring. So again, take this off. You sew it about here. Like, basically, that's the opening, that's the front of the foot. Right in the middle. Sorry. That's the opening, that's the front of the foot, right in the middle. You sew right there, about 1/4 of an inch inside. But make sure it's not inside out, people. Make sure it's the right side, the side you're going to show everyone. And that's the side you're going to show everyone, right? So that's when you actually sew it on this side. Please leave a comment if you're not sure exactly what I'm saying. I feel like I'm repeating myself and I'm getting more confusing. But let me pause the video so I can show you exactly how it looks. Okay, so there's the tinkerbell shoes. I think it's cute. I don't care. If you like it, like, okay, subscribe. There's gonna be more videos to come. Eventually, I'll show exactly how I did my son's Peter Pan on a budget. Really simple, really cheap. Like. I try my best, y'all. Again, if you you can always edit it. Mine kind of moves, so I can always take some. King, hey, say hello. King, stand. King, say hi. Okay, That's my Sphinx cat. Alright, but if you want, you can always tie it down even better. Tie it down even better on the shoe. And then you can actually rock it that way so it doesn't rock or whatever. I have to do a few more editing, but hey, this is my Tinkerbell shoe for an event I'm going to. Okay, so I hope you like it, like the video. I need likes. Here's my Tinkerbell hair. I'm still trying. I didn't find my pins, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. My little swoop, because I don't have bangs. Hair is too long to be cutting my hair for some Tinkerbell bangs. But, like I said, on a budget, do what you gotta do. I hope you guys like it. Have a great day. Blessed time. Come stink. Say hi to people. Say bye. We tried.